Prestissima here. Today we are going to learn a new song called The Wind. And we're going to learn about accidentals. Accidentals are sharps, flats, and naturals. Accidentals help us name the black keys on the piano. We're going to learn 3 accidentals: sharps, flats, and naturals. A sharp means go up or raise the note. A flat means go down or lower the note. And a natural means stay the same. Don't go up or down. Sharped and flatted notes can also be called altered notes. A natural note is an unaltered note. Sometimes in music, a note is sharped or flatted, which makes it altered. But then later on in the music, you're going to play the note again, and it won't be sharped or flatted, which makes it unaltered. So if it was sharped or flatted and later on it isn't, you use a natural sign to undo it. Let's look at accidentals on the piano keyboard. Let me show you some examples. So here's middle C. If you play the very next note, which is a black key, that's actually C sharp. So here's C. This is C sharp. Because it was raised. You went up and you raised the note. So this is C sharp. Okay, here's another example. Here's F. If you go up or you raise the note up to this very next one, that's F sharp. So here's F and F sharp. Now what about flats? Flats make the note go down, right? You lower the note. So if we have D and you go down to the very next note, which is this black key here, what would you have? You have D, and then you flat the note, so you have D flat. Good. How about if you have A, and then the very next note after, which is this black key, so the very first note below A is A flat. Very good. Sometimes sharps and flats can also be white keys. So we had C here. Now, what would C flat be if you went to the very next note below C? Well, that's B, right? But since it's the very next note below C, it's also C flat. So you have C, and then this is B, but it's also C flat. Okay, what about a sharp? Let's see, here's E. What would be the sharp note to E? What's E sharp? Well, if you look, the very next note above it, which is a white key, well, that looks like F. Well, it is F, but it is also E sharp. So here's E and E sharp, or F. You'll notice that some of the white keys have black keys in between them, but not all of them. So let's take a look here. We have C, and then the very next note above is C sharp. It's a black key. And then the next note is D, a white key. And the very next note above that is D sharp, a black key. And then above that is E, a white key. Oh, but there's no black key here. So this is F. Could be E sharp, but we'll call it F. And then the very next note above that is a black key, F sharp. And then the next note above that is this white key, G. And then the black key above that is G sharp. White key above that is A, and then the black key above that is A sharp, and then the white key above that is B, and then we're back to C, another white key. Could also be B sharp, but we're going to call it C here. Okay, how about going back down? Let's talk about some flats. So you have C, and then right below it you have B. We could also call it C flat, but we'll call it B. And then the black key below that is B flat. And the white key right below that is A. And then the black key right below that is A flat. Good. And then right below that, the white key is G. And then right below that, the black key is called G flat. Right below that is F on the white key. Oh, and then it's another white key, no black key in between. So this could be F flat, but we're gonna call it E. This right next to it, this black key is E flat. And right below that is D on the white key. And the black key right below that is D flat. Oh, and right below that, we're back to C. When we move up and down the keyboard like this, one note right next to the other, like this, and then the very next one, and the very next one, and the very next one, we call that moving chromatically, or a chromatic scale. You've probably noticed by now that keys can have more than one name. So what did we see earlier? We had, let's see, this was middle C, right? What's this one? We learned that this is B, but could also be C flat, right? So we have B or C flat. Or this C could also be B sharp, right? What's another one? How about this one? This is E, but it could also be F flat, right? Or what about this one? This is F, but it could also be E sharp. Or even, let's look at this one. This is a black key. Well, this is sharp to D, so we could call this D sharp. Or it's right below E, so we could also call it E flat. There are so many examples. What about over here? This is a black key. This could be flat to B, so B flat. Or it's above A, so we could call it A sharp. And so on. The Wind is a song that uses a whole bunch of accidentals, and we play chromatically. So let's learn it. Here we go. If you look here, here's right hand, left hand. Oh, and they're stacked right on top of each other. So that means we're gonna play these notes at the same time, right? So let's start with the right hand like we like to do. Where is this? This is the first C above middle C, right? So here's middle C, there we go. We're gonna use our one finger. There we go. And then this is the second C sharp above middle C. Here's the first one, there's the second one. So using our number 3 finger. Ooh, that's interesting. So we're gonna use our one finger on the white key. And then remember we just learned C sharp. So we're gonna play that with our number 3 finger. Okay, there's the D above that. We're gonna swing our little first finger over again. And then there's the D sharp with our number 3 finger again. And then E with our number 1 finger again. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Let's try that part again. So starting on the C, C, and then with that 3 finger, C sharp, 1 finger again, D, and then 3 finger D sharp, 1 finger E. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, what do we have next? Wait a second. It's exactly the same. Okay, let's try it again. Here's the C with our 1 finger, and then C sharp, and then D, D sharp, E. Okay, we know that part now. Let's look at the left hand. So, this starts on middle C. Here we go. And we're going to use our 1 finger on our left hand. This is starting to look very familiar, isn't it? Then we're going to use our number 3 finger to play C sharp right above that. And then swing our number 1 finger around again for that D. And then right above that, we're going to play that D sharp with our 3rd finger. And then the E right above that with our 1 finger again. Oh, kind of familiar. Let's try it again. So we're middle C with 1 finger, C sharp above that with our 3rd finger, and then D above that with our 1 finger, above that the D sharp with our 3rd finger, and the E above that with our 1st finger. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now let's do this part. Wait a second. It's exactly the same. Let's do it again then. We have our 1st finger on the middle C, and then 3rd finger on C sharp, D, D sharp, and E. Okay, so now that you've practiced both hands and they're super comfortable, you want to try putting them together? Let's do it. Here we go. So we had our left hand, 1st finger on the C, middle C there, and then 1st finger of our right hand on the C above that. All right. right, let's see if we can do them together. So we had C, and then third fingers on the C sharp right above it. Okay, good. And then first fingers over to the D, and then third fingers over to D sharp, and then E. Good. Okay, and then we just do it again, right? So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Yay! All right, next line, here we come. So, right hand. Ooh, it looks like a lot of stuff, right? But I bet you it's not going to be that complicated. So, where were we? We know this part already, right? So, C above middle C with our one finger, and then the C sharp with our third finger, D with our first finger, and then the D sharp right above that, E right above that with our one finger again. Oh, wait, what's this now? We're not going up anymore, right? What does flat mean? Flat means down, right? Go down or lower the note. So what's below E? Oh, it's E flat. Remember, we also called it D sharp because it's above D. But now we're going to call it E flat because we're going below E. Okay, so then what's below that is D again. And then below that is D flat. Good. And then below that is C. Oh, but then now the pattern is going to change. So we're going to use our two finger and play D, this white key right next to it, right? So not the sharp here, but we're going to play the D. And then with our number 3 finger, we're going to play E flat. So right above D is D sharp, right? But it's also called E flat. Okay? So this is the trickiest part. We know all this part, right? But let's look at this here. So we had the C above middle C, and then we go to this D above it using our second finger to D, and then using our third finger, we're going to go to the E flat. Okay? We also know that it's D sharp. We're calling it E flat here. So C, second finger D, and third finger E flat. All right, let's do this whole line. So starting on the C here with our first finger, C above middle C, C, right above it, C sharp, right above that, D, right above that, D sharp, and then keep going, E, oh wait, going back down with the third finger there, E flat, D, and then D flat, and then C. Oh, and the pattern changes here. We're going to use our second finger for the white key, and then E flat with our third finger. Okay, good. Now we're going to practice this until it's super, super easy, right? Until you can do it pretty fast. Okay, that's the trickiest part. Okay, let's do the left hand. So, we're going to play these at the same time, so you have to make sure you practice. Here's the middle C. We're going to play that with our one finger. And then right above that is C sharp with our third finger. And then D with our one finger again. D sharp, E. And then remember, coming back down, E flat. We're going to play with that third finger again. And then D again with our one finger. D flat with our third finger. Back to middle C. Oh, and now we're going to go back up to that D, but we're going to swing our third finger over to the D. And then this E flat, it's also D sharp, E flat is going to be played with our second finger. Okay, well, a little bit different from the right hand. Let's just try this part again. Here's middle C with our one finger. And then swing the third finger over for the D. And then second finger on the E flat. Got it? One more time. C, middle C, swing the third finger over for D, and then E flat with the second finger. Okay, I think we can put it together. Let's try that whole line with your left hand, starting on your one finger on the middle C. So you have C, third finger C sharp, D first finger, D sharp third finger, E with your first finger, oh, but going back down, E flat, third finger, back down to D with your first finger, third finger D flat. Okay, first finger on the C, middle C there, and then flip your third finger over to the D, and then E flat right above that, also D sharp, but we're calling it E flat with our second finger. Okay, so we're just going to practice it till it's smooth. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, oh, back down to E flat, D, D flat, C, swing that finger over D, and flat. Good. Together? Okay, hands together. Here we go. So left hand on the middle C, right hand first finger on the first C above middle C. Let's try it together. Slow, okay? We don't have to do it in rhythm. So we have C, and then C sharp, and then D, D sharp, E. Oh, back down though. E flat, D, D flat, C, and then right hand, the second finger on the D, left hand, the third finger is going to cross over to D, and then right hand, the third finger on the E flat, left hand, second finger on the E flat. Okay, and that's the trickiest part. Let's just do this section again, these three notes. So, you had the left hand on the middle C, and then you had the right hand first finger on C, above middle C, and then next you had D, right? So, second finger on the right hand, third finger on the left hand. Okay, and then E flat, right? We're gonna play what's natural there. So, we have C. It's nice to go to the second finger, nice to go to the third finger here, and then second finger on the left hand, third finger on the right hand. Again, C, D, E flat. C, D, E flat. Okay, let's try to play them both together. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Oh, back down to E flat. D, D flat, C, D, E. Ooh, very good. Okay, let's go to the next line. Line 3. Right hand first. What is this? 2 G's above middle C. Okay, there's middle C. 1, 2 G's. And we're going to play with our first finger. Okay, good. G sharp right above that, right, with our third finger. And then A right above that with our one finger. And then A sharp, the third finger. And then B right above that with our one finger. Same pattern as up here, right? All right, let's do this again. So you have G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, and then over here, look, it's the same. So you have G, G sharp, A sharp, B. All right, so practice that till it's easy until you can go G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, good. Now let's look at the left hand. Let's see, this is the first G above middle C, which is here. And we're gonna play it with our one finger on our left hand, and then G sharp right above that with our third finger. And then you have A right above that with our first finger, A sharp with our third finger, and then B with our first finger. Okay, so again, you have G, G sharp, A sharp, B. And then look, it's the same again. G, G sharp, A sharp, B. All right, I think we should put this together. So we have both hands, you have first G above middle C, second G above middle C with our number 1 fingers. Let's start here. G, and then you have G sharp, and then A, and then A sharp, and then B. And that repeats, right? So you have G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Excellent, everybody. Let's look at this fourth and final line. What do we have here? So in the right hand, well, we know that one. That's 2 G's above middle C with our one finger. G sharp, we know that too. A, oh, this is all easy stuff. A sharp, and then B. Oh, here's where it changes. What's that? B flat, below B, right? So back down with your third finger, and then down again, A, down again to A flat, and then down again to G. Okay, now here it changes. It says B, right? So this is the B above this G, and we're gonna play it with our number 2 finger. So where's that? Right there, right? Good. And then C with our third finger. There you go. So here we have G, and then second finger B, third finger C. One more time. G, B, C. Very good. Let's do that whole line. So starting here on that second G above middle C, you have first finger G, and then G sharp with our third finger, going up to A sharp third finger, B, oh, and then back down to B flat with our third finger, back down to A flat with our third finger, first finger on the G, and then second finger up to B and C. Very good. So keep working on this till it's easy. G sharp, A sharp, B flat, A flat, G, B, and C. Okay, now we're going to do our left hand. So where was this? The first G above middle C with our one finger again on our left hand. And then G sharp right above it with our third finger. Oh, it's all looking pretty familiar so far. A, and then A sharp with our third finger. Up to B. Okay. And then what? Back down to B flat right below that, right? With our third finger. And then down to A. And then A flat. And then down to G. Oh, and this is very different. Okay, what's happening here? So this is G. What's this? This is the second G below middle C with our first finger. Oh my goodness. So here's middle C. Here's the first G. Here's the second G. All the way down here. And then this is the second C below middle C with our fifth finger. So that's 1, 2. Okay. Wow. Let's try that again. So first G above middle C with our one finger. And then we're going to jump all the way down here to this G. And then this C down here. This one right here. Okay. So again, we have G. And then jump down to this G and C down here. Or use our 1 and 5 fingers. So G, jump, G, and C. All right, let's put that whole left hand together. Let's see what it looks like. So it starts on that G, right, above middle C. We have G, up to G sharp, up to A sharp, up to B. Uh-oh, back down, B flat, back down to A flat, G, and then jump down to G and C. Okay, can we put that together? Let's try it. We can go slow. So we have G in the left hand, G in the right hand, and we're going to play G, G sharp, A sharp, B, oh, back down to B flat, and then A flat, G, and then what do we have? This one goes up here to the B, left hand jumps down, and this one goes up to C, and this one goes down to C. Excellent! Can we try it again? Okay. G, G sharp, A sharp, B, back down to B flat, and then A flat, G, the tricky part, B here, and G, and then C's. Excellent! Very, very good, very good. Okay, can we try playing the whole thing from the very beginning to the very end with both hands? Okay, let's do it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna play it very, very slowly with both hands all the way through. So, where do we start? We have middle C on the left hand, C above middle C with the right hand. We're playing with our first finger. Here we go. We have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And then again, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Okay, good. And then the next line here, we have C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Oh, back down, E flat, D, back down to D flat, back down to C. Okay, a little bit tricky part. D, E flat, good. Jump up to the G's here. G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Oh, again. G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay. Oh, and then the last line, starting on G, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, back down, B flat, A flat, G. Okay, remember this? This jumps up here, this jumps down here, and then C's. Wow, good job. Can we do it again faster? Okay, let's do it. No stops this time. We're just gonna do it. I'm gonna say the note names and we're gonna go for it. Ready? C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. E flat, D, D flat, C, D, E flat, up to G, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and again, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. Okay, last line, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, back down, B flat, A flat, G, G and B, and C's. Very good, everyone. Excellent job. All right, I'm going to play it one more time. This time, I'm not going to say anything, and you can just play along, okay? And I'll play a little bit faster. And if you get really good at this, you can play it faster and faster and faster. How fast can you make the wind blow? So today, we learned a new song called The Wind. And we learned about accidentals, which are sharps, flats, and naturals. Remember, practice all your songs and your scales. Sing while you play and memorize everything. Prestissima out.